Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in today's video, I'm going to share with you what I spoke to one of my clients. He's based in India and he's a young man. That is, for those of you who do not know, in India, when a guy or a girl wants to get married, you need to involve the family. You need to take, it's like an arranged marriage. It's not like the West where you meet a girl, you like her, or you meet a guy, you stay together, have sex, have fun, whatever, and have a baby. And then after 5 years, you decide to get married, and parents are just called. In the Indian or Asian tradition is, um, if a boy wants to get married, the parents have to meet. It's very traditional. So this young man is my client, and he wanted to get married. And what is the advice I gave him is what I'm going to share with you in this video. And mind you, for those of you who are very modern in your thinking, like westernized, where you can just have a baby without wedlock, or just have fun, multiple partners, multiple children from multiple men or women or whatever, this video is not for you. But if you are more of the conservative or Asian kind of culture, conservative, the old Christian, where parents have to be involved and marriage and all that, then this video is for you. In case you feel my energy levels are a little low, I just want you to know that today was one of those days where I had so many clients that my brain is fried. I had clients for personal branding, I had clients for business, I had coaching for, this particular topic, and then I had something about career and love life. So people get in touch in various reasons. Anyway, so let's start. Little tired, exhausted. If you're new to the channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist, and like I said, I offer coaching, mentoring, or consultation for personal or professional problems, challenges, whatever. I give you my perspective. I have around nearly 6,700 videos on YouTube. You can check them out. But my key specialization is getting jobs in the Middle East, especially UAE and Dubai, because I was there for 40 years. So I know the loopholes of the system, which most people don't like to share. I don't know. Is it insecurity, whatever? So now coming to the topic, which is, let me just check my notes. Yeah. Advice to young men on marriage. Indian men. Now, the first thing which I want to tell you guys is, marriage, I don't know what are Indian men, mostly men who speak to me. I don't know if women also think like this. Indian men. I don't know what our Indian men are thinking. Like, is it like marriage is this all you can have sex buffet? All you can have sex. Don't have to pay anything. Don't have to ask them. Just have sex free, like all you can eat buffet. Or is it like a new adventure? Oh, I'm so bored with my life. I don't know what to do. I'll get married here. Or is it something like this one? I have so many problems. If I get married, if I find the right person, she will change me and I'll get a new direction. And I'm serious, huh? These are some of the things young men have told me. In fact, one young man, they confide in me. No? One young man said, I want to get married because I'm so lonely. I'm so horny. I told him, Okay, so is that why you want to get married? He's saying, yeah, so I can channelize my energy instead of going for different girls and all that. And then I asked him, okay, you get married to this girl and you're very horny. What if you get bored of her, man? Like the way you're describing it is like eating a pizza or eating a KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, I'm dying to eat chicken. I'll buy KFC. But the question is, how many chickens later will you get bored of it? Then you'll be like, tired of KFC, man. Chal, I'll try Pizza Hut. Then you'll be bored of Pizza Hut after some time. And then you'll say, chal, yeah, let's go to Burger King. Then let's go to Chinese. Then let's try Thai food. So what are you going to do if you get bored of that female? And then they're like, no, 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 no. Once I love someone, I'm going to love them for life. I will love them forever. Love, love. So much of love. See, my dears. It's not that I was born out of my mother's womb and I knew exactly what was marriage. I have made some of the mistakes you have made. I have had some of the assumptions you have had. Like the assumptions I had when I was young was, once I get married, I will change forever. That was one of the assumptions I had. Another assumption I had was marriage is going to be forever. I assumed, or this is going to be true love. The highest pinnacle of love is marriage, and she is my soul mate, soul whole mate, not whole, WHOLE, not HOLE. Sadly, soul mate became whole mate, not WHOLE, became whole mate. Lifetime marriage became an annual subscription. True love became like the wind, Wind is today this side, wind will go that side. Emotions and feelings. So that is why, because I made so many mistakes in relationship, I'm in a better position to guide you. See, the first things first, marriage is not a solution. Get that in your head. Marriage is not a solution. It is not a pill. It is not a strategy to solve your problems. Marriage, I'm giving you my view, is a responsibility, is a headache, is a expense, is a thankless job of serving, of service. That's what marriage is. And whatever problems you're going through, marriage is going to make it worse. For example, if you're having money problems, marriage is only going to exacerbate that word exacerbate, whatever, masturbate, exacerbate. It's only going to increase. It's only going to get worse. Expenses. If you are like, you get irritated and people drive you mad, marriage is going to make it even worse. If you are constantly getting a headache, it'll give you more headache. Now, you'll say, Roy, why are you being so pessimistic, man? There are beautiful things about marriage. In case you're married, you'll say, marriage is not that bad. There are some people who are truly happy. Yes, people are happy because we see them happy in the happy moments. See, when people share stuff on social media, you think they're going to share that me and my wife had a fist fight, or we called each other such abusive terms, or said things which are so hurtful. Nobody is going to share all this. They'll share the beautiful things. Like, for example, when I share photographs, I share a photograph of my wife smiling, baby smiling, hee hee hee. Do you know even that photograph of holding the baby and my wife smiling? Do you know how many photographs that we take through the iPhone? We take maybe 20, 30 and smile, and then we choose one. And sometimes I even lose my cool with the baby when I look front, she goes all the way. Because for her, she's a kid. And I have to constantly smile again, and my wife has to smile again. Sometimes it drives us mad. Just imagine, just for a photograph. So the videos and photographs that you see is only the happy part. You don't see the other side, man. Like, for instance, today, my baby came in with French fries. Actually happened, huh? She came with French fries and she came with the burger and all that. And I was doing some editing. And she wanted to eat with me because I was going to eat after some time, but I was trying to complete the work. So immediately, now, what my baby did was something really sweet, something really cute. Like, she wants to eat with her papa. Right? Or my wife. I called my wife. My wife came. I said, Annie, she came. I said, take baby out of here. I said, I'm busy. I'm doing work. Then she took the baby and the baby took the French fries and whatever she had and she went out. If you actually look at it, it's a pretty heartless thing to do. But I had my work. I had a client call coming up. I had to eat food, complete my notes, eat food, be prepared for the call. I didn't have the luxury to sit and talk and play with this. Now, do you think I'm going to share this moment? I told my baby, bugger off from here. No. So the first one is, marriage is not this new adventure. It's not this solution. It's not this all you can eat buffet for sex or love, all that. Even love, even that emotions and feelings. For example, sometimes when I get up, I push this chair, it go, you can hear the voice. My wife, because I have security cams all around the house, my wife, the minute she hears this, if she's tired and she hears my chair going back, she'll immediately, like, even if she's not sleeping, suppose she's sitting with the baby and watching the smartphone, she'll immediately put it down and she'll act like she's sleeping. Why? Because she doesn't want, she's tired. She doesn't want to massage my head. She doesn't want to massage my feet. She's tired. And I totally understand that. So when she's fresh in the morning and when she's has a lot of energy, or when I buy her a gift or something, she will massage my head and she'll massage my leg and she'll be so happy. Why? Because I keep her happy as well and she's fresh. But there are times where she just gets angry, even if I tell her, just bring me food. And I tell her, can you bring me this? She literally sometimes loses her cool and say, can you tell me once and for all what all you want so I don't have to go and come back, go and come back? We don't share all this. So number one is, marriage is not a solution. Marriage is not an all you can eat, whatever. The second one, which I want to tell you, is to all the young men out there, please don't get married if you do not have the capacity for maintenance and service. What do I mean? If you buy a Toyota, maintenance is cheap, service contract is cheap. If you buy a Lexus, it's a bit more expensive, much more expensive. The service, the parts, and the contract. If you buy a racing car, BMW or a Mercedes Benz, or top of the range, it's even more expensive. The parts, the what do you call that, contract, and then you can keep going on. So if your budget is that of a Toyota, please don't go for a Mercedes Benz or a BMW. Yes, a Mercedes Benz looks attractive, is beautiful, but the maintenance cost is damn bloody too high, man. Even when guys, they are going for girls, they'll go, generally guys go because they're visual, they'll go for a girl who's very beautiful, very attractive, the face and body. And it's very evident. Many guys will tell me, I love this girl, love. Yeah, I know why you love. It's toying. It's getting all the fantasy. Oh, when I have her, I'll do this. Nobody wants ugly looking, fat or bloated or dark skin. Most of our Indians, they don't like dark skin and all that. They want beautiful. Okay. You want a Lexus. You have the budget for it. Do you earn per month? Or are you going to live hand to mouth? Then, Baba, don't go for that. No, go for Toyota. And if you don't have the money for even a Toyota, go, go for a scooty, man. Small scooter. And if you don't have that also, maybe you need to ride a bicycle. And if you don't have that also, just rent out once a while. You know what I'm saying, right? My dear, My wife, she's a very simple female, very, very simple. But do you know how much money gets spent per day? Food, drink, like drinks means just a normal. We don't drink alcohol in this house. Stuff for the baby, stuff for herself, stuff for her family. It never ends, man. I'm telling you, money just goes. We just have to go out. Like, for example, today's shopping. Just today, we ended up buying 3 coconuts. We bought some sweets. We bought barbecue chicken, which was outside. I bought mashed potatoes for myself. Then she wanted one chocolate with eclair, chocolate flavored, some new sweet. Then she wanted a Thai salad, which I had to go get. Then I had to, all this today, just now, I had to bring tissue boxes. Then she asked for some money to be transferred to a teacher. Then she wanted a new dress for the baby, which baby liked. Then she wanted to plan out, and I told her, give me a budget for her birthday. She wants to celebrate with cake. My daughter's birthday is coming up. With cake, she wants to have a party. And then she asked me, what about you? Do you want to eat anything? Should I prepare anything for you? Then I had to buy medicines because I had a bad nose, leaky nose the whole day. And then I had to get medicine for the baby, some vitamin, this thing. What else? Yeah, so that was more or less just one day. Small, 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 small. It might look funny, like what I'm sharing with you. Might look, oh yeah. And I also had a coffee. So all this may look small, but when you add it up together, no, it becomes a little big, man. And just imagine every single day, there's always something or another coming up. Every single day. And lucky for me, because my wife is simple, whatever she wants, I can just buy. And by the way, I uploaded this video of the snake today. If you see the shorts, there was a snake video. So the snake had to be killed. So I had to ask an expert. For that, I had to pay money. Then the locks had to be changed in the house because there were some which were loose. So I had to pay the guy for changing the locks. Then there was gas that had to be paid for in the afternoon. So, when you talk of small expenses, every day there is something. And you as a man, you have to pay for it. See, when I was single, house was clean, just go make coffee, buy what I want, finish. But now you have the wife that wants something, then you have the kid that wants something, and the maintenance, even for the toilet, the spray, the air freshener, the baby diapers, the what the baby likes. It never ends. Even the house, if you keep it in order and keep it clean, within a few minutes, the baby is going to put paint and chocolates and food, and all that has to be clean. All that costs money, man. Okay, now next one. This one is rather painful for you guys, but if you are under your mother and father, or you care about what your mother and father think, or you respect them so much that you worry about their feelings, okay, this is one part of the equation. And then you have a female who loves and respects her mother and father, who respects her father and mother, who cares about their feelings and what they think. Now you have two people coming together. First, you initially had 1 and 2. Okay, this is you. Now, from 1 and 2 comes 3, your wife, wife's mother, wife's father. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have 5 people to keep happy. And on top of that, if it's a joint family and you have nosy relatives, uncles and aunts and everyone interfering, do you know how much of a bloody headache it is? Why do you think I live far away from my wife's family and ours? Even though I'm fortunate, they never interfere. I had made it very clear before marriage. The mother is far, her father is no more. My mother and father don't exist for me. I stay alone. My wife, she doesn't keep any friends. She doesn't keep anybody. Only a mother she talks to and a brother, sister on the phone every day. For me, lucky, I don't have any drama. But you cannot escape that. Do you know how much it will impact your peace of mind? Just imagine you do something for the wife, but the mother doesn't like, or you do something for the mother and the wife doesn't like, or you do something for your family and the other family doesn't like, or the wife does something for her family and you don't like, or your family doesn't. Do you know the dynamics? It is such a bloody headache, man. And you cannot be happy if you're not the man of the house, if you don't control people. For that, you need to be powerful. You need to have the money. You need to have the respect. And please, I think this one is a concept I have to keep telling people. Everything is not going to be all right. People assume I have all these problems. If I get married, everything will be fine. No, my dear, everything is going to get worse. It's only going to get worse from now on. It's not going to get better. And then there is the other one, which is what? Oh, I will change. Oh, she will change. No, Baba, nobody changes. And if there's any change, it is only done to avoid headache. And that change is suffocating. It is not fun. Like today, whatever I want to do, I have to keep in mind my baby is there, my wife is there, what they want, what they think. Like even noise, I can't make any noise. They have to sleep on time. And for example, if I sleep, my baby screams and shouts. It messes up my head. I'm a light sleeper. And then my wife also makes noise. Then the dog also makes noise and everybody makes noise. You are no more in control, man. And people have this thing like, Loy, your story inspired me. Okay. True love. Baba, my story is not going to be your story. My face doesn't look like yours. My personality doesn't look like yours. Then how the hell do you think my married life is going to be like yours? Are you mad? Just because somebody else or some movie or something, they lived happily ever after. In Hindi movies, if you see Hindi movies, after they get married, the movie ends. Why? Because there's this humorous little statement that if they would continue the movie after marriage, then it would be a disaster and it would be a depressing movie. That's why after they get married, love forever, the end. Even fairy tales. Yeah. So my story is not your story. And last, if not the least, final thing which I want to tell you, boys, is when you're getting married to a female, if you're earning and she is earning, you both are earning, then you better be careful because you have an ego, she has an ego. You have office stress, she has office stress. You will have your temper, all the nonsense that comes from your office, she'll also have the same thing. So you'll have your ego, she'll have her ego. You'll have your money, she'll have her money. Clash. And she'll not take your shit. Then what you'll do? And I don't know from where people get this idea. My dear, to put it explicitly, a woman is not a dumping ground for your, oh, my problems. Oh, I'll share my emotions. And I never share. I hardly share my emotions, my feelings, my problems with my wife. Why? Because what can she do? She'll only listen and then she'll chew my brains. So if I have a problem, I try to solve it. She's not a garbage dump for emotions. She's not your sperm dumping ground where I feel horny. No, there are a lot of women who say, I don't want to have sex. Fuck off. I'm not in a mood. Then what you'll do? It's not like going to a girl with paid sex. Yeah, baby. You open your legs and say, come on, suck me off. And she say, yeah, sweetie. No, she'll be like, excuse me, bugger off. That's what some females will tell you. In fact, one guy actually called me. He married this Gora female. And one day he calls me. He said, man, I don't know how to tell you this. I said, just don't worry, relax, tell me. He says, she just wakes me up in the middle of the night. I want you to get down on me, eat me up. He's like, I'm what? Because he's not used to that culture. And for her, she's like, come on, I'm feeling horny. Get down on me. Go. And he's like, huh? What? He always had the fascination for Gora female, no? Now Gora female comes with Gora maintenance. And please, I know many people say, Law, you married a maid. My response to them, boss, the maid doesn't come cheap. My time, my effort, my money, my sacrifice, everything is dedicated to keeping her happy. I pay a massive premium, such a premium that she worships me. That's why I took a female with very low expectation, very low. So I could cross it every single time. But if you take a girl who is equal to you, your salary doesn't match her wants, not need, wants. Finished. Then she'll not respect you, man. See, my dear young men, I'm not saying don't get married. But in order to get married, you need to have the means to take on this responsibility. That woman is your responsibility. And if she has a mother and father that have treated her like a princess, she and her parents will expect you to treat her like a mega princess, not just princess, mega princess. She'll want the same standards, the same flattery, the same pampering, everything. Like there are some fathers and mothers who think that their daughter is the gold plated, diamond studded, once in a rare, generation, uh, I don't know, God's gift to mankind. They think that this whole female is like, oh, her her looks, her character, her everything is like, ooh. They think it's a rare Koinur diamond. They'll expect you to treat her that way. She'll expect you. That's why it shows someone who's simple. Rice farmer, working in the fields, for whom just eating a fruit or eating a chicken was a luxury item. Who even going to 7-Eleven convenience store was too expensive. I took someone with very low expectation, but good character. No smoking, no drinking, no friends, no nothing. Simple life. She just wanted one house, one small things that I can do. She wanted a husband that doesn't smoke, drink, womanize, nothing. A good man who will respect her. And yes, after we got married, those wants and demands increased. That's why I'm able. I earn in dollars, I spend in Thai baht. Common sense. So, my dear young man, please understand this much. We are living in a day and age where Indian women are being exposed to social media, to the Western concept where you have. I was watching this video, someone just sent in my group, Urfi, some Javed, she's a female. She's like, oh, if I'm beautiful, someone has to better pay me and take me to a 5-star hotel, 7-star hotel. It's become like an OnlyFans, like high class prostitution. Oh, I'll go with the guy that pays the highest price. When they're being exposed to all this rubbish and they're brainwashed with their friends and then pampered by their parents, and it's going to be a tall order. And I'll tell you this, don't think females are going to take it sitting down. They are going to make your life miserable. They will blame you for getting married to them. They will blame you. They will say that you convinced me to marry you. You convinced me. I was so happy being single. You're a piece of shit. You don't earn so much. You're a loser. What are you going to do? Shout it up? And if you raise your hand, she might go to the cops and say that he tried to kill me or rape me or whatever. Nowadays, women are crazy. I'm not saying there are no good women existing in India, but they are so bloody rare. And if you are not perfect, you cannot demand perfection from a female. If you are not earning so much that you're at that level of respect, then you can't demand. It's like going to a roadside restaurant. If that is your budget, that is your they say in Hindi, no, Okad, if that is your standard, that's where you are. Like they say, stay in your lane, no? And don't dream of eating 3-star, 4-star, 5-star food. You can afford only roadside food. So if you're not perfect, don't demand perfection. You're not earning much, don't expect an expensive car. If you're not a man, as an alpha male, I'm not saying like be like Andrew Tate, but if you're not a man, a woman will not respect you. Anyway, I just hope this makes sense to you. Marriage is a responsibility, my friend, and you will be taking care of another life, a human being who has demands, and they are not going to take it sitting down. Huh? And then when you get a baby, oof, oof. That is why when people ask me, why you got married, right? How is it? I said, don't get married. Seriously, don't get married, don't have a kid. People think it's very romantic. No, it's a responsibility, boss. Yes, there are very cute, loving, sweet moments. They are priceless. But you got to pay money. It's a premium you need to pay. Just don't get into it. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you, boys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll be more than happy to guide you the video response on that. Okay? Comment down below, good, bad, ugly, whatever you feel. And yeah, feel free to let me know if I'm wrong or right. I give you the practical side of what I feel. You can tell me what you feel. All right? Guys, take care. This is me signing off.